We
We
got
got
action. Now let me tell y'all,
action.
this is really just like a testament of what my love talk is about. Like it this I'm so glad this happened because this is what I want
Hey,
us as
Jazz.
women to understand, that things come up, things happen, and I could have easily gotten discouraged. Don't get me wrong, I had a little piece of discouragement inside of me, but I had everybody coming to me like, Angel, you was doing good. My auntie sent me a Google. I was on Instagram live doing all type of stuff trying to get it. We got it. That just goes to show you that, first off, we are powerful women. Second of all, you can't let obstacles stop you from seeing the main, from pushing on. So y'all share this. Hey, Jazz, because we are clear. Y'all
And we
share,
back.
share. Y'all come back. We are back. Hey, Jimmy. Y'all look at Jimmy in here. Jimmy.
I'm happy that we got it together though, because most people would have got discouraged and been like, "Oh hell no." But
Yes.
Ames was like,
Yes.
"Nah, I'm trying. I'm trying."
I tried everything and we here. We are here. So, Basha, I want to start over with the
That's
questions
fine
that I
with
was
me. I
asking
don't.
because I'm just, like I was saying before, like I am really moved by you, Basha. Like you are literally a queen. Like you were saying, sometimes you get discouraged. We all do, but I just want us to, yes, we about to recap. So, um, first off, let me tell y'all how far away me and Basha are right now. I got Carter right here, y'all. So, excuse my son. Basha is in Pennsylvania, and I am in Houston, Texas. That is over 20 hours away, like 1,362.9 miles away from each other. Like that's crazy. So my movement basically is Radiant Love's Love Talk, where we're just gonna highlight queens. We're gonna relate to each other. We're gonna uplift each other. We're gonna build. We're just gonna, it's just a positive place where you're not alone. Like, what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm being a mom right now. My child is reaching for my paperwork where I'm trying to do stuff, but that's okay. Like, it's life. Like, this is relatable. We all are here to,
Yeah, it's the real life.
it's the real. Like, it's the real. Like, Carter trying to put my paper in his mouth, but it's okay. So let's get back to our questions. Um, wait, I'm gonna introduce you again, Basha, because some people weren't in here at first. So, y'all, this
Okay.
is Basha, my former classmate. We were in high school together. We graduated in 2012. Basha is a bomb mother, an LSU alumni, a nursing student, a future RN, a fitness coach, a blogger, a makeup artist. Basha is everything. Bomb. Basha is yes. Basha is 24 years old. She currently lives in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She moved to Pittsburgh 2 years ago after completing her undergrad in kinesiology at LSU. She's a New Orleans native. She is currently furthering her education and pursuing nursing with an anticipated graduation date of November 2019. Let's go, Bosh. Um, when she's not working, she enjoys hitting the gym, traveling, drinking wine, and spending time with her beautiful daughter. Basha is a busy, busy woman. But guess what? Basha does not let anything stop her. Basha is, if you don't follow Basha, y'all need to follow Basha because Basha is very inspirational. And I just love Basha, y'all. So we're gonna get into some questions so that we can, like I said, we can relate. We can just, we're gonna have a good time. So Basha, I introduced you. Everybody knows that you have a lot going on. Y'all,
Hmm.
Basha and her daughter knows all of Coachella Beyonce's dance moves. So
Yes.
Basha got a lot going on. So how do you balance everything? How do you balance it all?
It's really just like making a schedule and trying to stick to that. For the most part, I just try to schedule everything out because I have so much. Generally, I have so much paperwork for school. I have clinical, so much stuff going on, and I just always try to make sure, most importantly, that I schedule time for my daughter. That's the most important thing. Also, making sure I schedule time for studying, making time for myself. Also, a lot of times I will try to do things while she's at school just for me so I could get time to myself. Um, but it's not easy by far. Sometimes, like, I don't stick to the schedule. It's honest. Things happen. We have kids get sick, you go to the emergency room, like, it's out of your control. So I just, for the most part, just try to make a schedule and plan things and always make sure she's the focus, that she's always loved and nurtured and she feels important, and I don't let school overcrowd everything, because school is stressful. But I also have to remember I'm a mother, so I have to always make sure that I set aside time for her and not just, lose sight of that, because, we're not perfect, we're moms, things happen. You could make a schedule, things happen, but just making sure, I weekly just plan ahead of time, that kind of helps balance everything. Because like you said, I have a lot going on always, and then I'm by myself basically. Like, her dad is here, and but his schedule is so over the place that a lot of times I move and do a lot of things by myself. So, it's not easy. It's not, and not being around family that I can call and say, hey, I need a break, is difficult. So I have to plan a lot of things for myself.
And I definitely can relate to that, being in,
Oh yeah, you in
in
Texas.
Texas.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And previously, before, in our old video, you said a lot of people look at pictures and feel like, oh, she got it all together. And I really
Yeah,
liked when you said that,
mm-hmm. Yeah. it's a
because
it's real easy for people to see pictures and assume, like, oh my god, like, how do you do it all? Like, it's, y'all don't know I'm over here pulling my hair out. Like, like, it is what it is. Like, it's stressful a lot of times. I'm like, oh my god, I'm just over it. But, you know be it's different when you're single and when you become a parent. When you're a parent, you got people looking up to you. Like,
mm-hmm.
so I might want to break down, I might want to have a temper tantrum, I might want to be a kid again and cry, and I don't want to pay bills. But you got a kid looking up to you, and you got to, make that shit work. So on the internet, it may look like I got it all together, but sometimes I might be behind the scenes falling apart. So it is, you can't just look at a picture and assume that, oh, because, she's doing this, she doing that, she traveling, that it's all easy, baby. Y'all don't understand how the airport trips be with my child. She has been flying since she was 3 months, and I still be going through it in the airport, like, just getting packed and stuff, traveling by myself, having no help, getting through the airport, getting through TSA, catching Ubers, like, all that stuff is not easy. But, people see pictures and think, like, oh my god, like, her life is just so, nah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
you know
And that's normal. It's normal to. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a lot going on too right now with Carter, but it's normal
Mom
to
life.
mom life, for real. It's normal to have those feelings, because, like you were saying, people think you got it all together, and a lot of times, I'm still like, my baby is 7 months. Like, I'm still slick side, going through postpartum, and I cry, and it's normal. It's very, very
It's
normal.
very so.
So, and that's why it's good. That's why I really started. I'm gonna keep relating back to this, but that's another reason why I wanted to start Love Talk, so that people could know that they're not alone. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, when I not to jump off
No,
track,
you
but
good. Go
I
ahead.
I always, when I was just had my baby, I was crying, I was going crazy. I thought I was alone. I thought I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And to know that I'm not alone,
Other
it's
women do
like,
it too. Hmm.
yes, yes, definitely.
Nick
So,
said, "What we drinking?" I am drinking Sweet Walter Rosé. I will show you the bottle. This is the best thing ever invented. If y'all could ever look, I'm over here ghetto as you know what with this big old bottle. Sweet Walter, best,
oh
best.
yes,
I'm telling you,
oh
it's like
yes.
$13, and it look.
That's
Yeah, I
now
hope everybody got their one.
we're gonna lean into the next question, Basha. We talked about it,
Mhm.
but we're just gonna recap right now. You mentioned earlier that you enjoy hitting the gym. For the people that may or may not know your story, can you please explain that to us again?
Okay, so um I'll explain and elaborate. I was in a relationship off and on for 5 years. I moved across the country to make my relationship work, and then it ended. This was like, one of those things where, I mean, child's father, in love. I'm not thinking nothing else. Like, I'm not thinking I'm gonna be a single parent. And right after I moved, it ended. Like, so I was going through depression, like real depression. I would be sleep a lot, just crying a whole lot, just eating bad. I had already gained weight from my child. Then on top of that, I'm just eating bad. I'm in a deep stage of depression. And then I was just like, you can't stay like this. So I eventually started hitting the gym. It became like a just to get me out of my space, because a lot of women, I'm gonna say this because I didn't elaborate earlier, um, feel as though because you put so much time into a relationship, you can't move on. I've had a lot of women sit up here and tell me you're so strong. Please don't think, and I elaborate. Hey, I was in depression. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like leaving my comfort zone was easy. It was very difficult for me. But I feel like a lot of women sit up here and feel like because they've been with somebody so long, it's extremely hard to move on, and they don't want to do it. I knew what I wanted, and I knew that that relationship had hit its course. So it was what it was. I hit my depression for a little bit. I was going through it. I was crying. I was sad because here I am, 23 at the time. I'm a single mom. I'm away from my family. Like, I had just graduated from college. They don't tell you when you graduate from college at first, baby, you ain't gonna have no job. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Everybody think you go to college, you get your degree, and you set. Nah, you broke. You broke, you can't get a job. And you can basically make what the person make at Walmart. Like, you could just go get a job at Walmart and make more. They don't be trying to pay you no money. So it was just like depression from all that. Like, I didn't see my life going down this road. Then it turned into, you need to do something for you. So doing something for me was like, girl, go put some time in the gym. Putting time into the gym, turning out like, oh, this really makes me feel good. Let me try to start eating healthy. 10 months down the line, I started January 2017. October 2017, after my 24th birthday, I had lost 100 pounds. And this was no surgery. This was no medical miracle. This was just me working and dedicating time and working out in the gym and just putting time, investing time back into myself. I had invested so much time into so many other people and not me that it was time that I invested time back into myself. And just doing that, like, I saw a change in me. I saw a change in how I handled things. I saw a change in how, like, just my health, it was just all around so much better. Just being healthy, I felt better. I was moving better. It was just so many things. And yeah, basically, best thing that ever happened to me besides my daughter was getting my health together.
That's right, and you look good, Basha. Like, I
Thanks, A.
always, I always go to your page and just like get inspiration. I ain't lying. And when it comes to working out, I'm trying. I'm trying. Like, after having a baby, and it's just so much going on. Like, I look for realistic people to follow. You know what I'm saying, and to pull inspiration from. And you're one of those people, and I want to thank you for that.
Thanks, A.
So you may have answered this, but I want to ask you how and where you did answer, but we're just gonna ask it anyway. How and where did you find motivation to be consistent? Because that's my problem. I'm very inconsistent. I'm consistently inconsistent. So how do you
Okay,
find that consistency?
let me tell you something relating back to what you said. Angel, my daughter was 2 when I started losing weight. So, baby, your baby is 7 months. Look, take your time, enjoy being a new mom. If you want to eat that piece of cake, you eat it. Like, don't beat yourself up. You brought a life into this world that took you 9 months to create. Enjoy your time. Like, you're going to get that snatch back. It's going to come back. But we gotta, a lot of times I would beat myself up too after thinking about how far I let myself go. And I would be like, man, it took me 9 months to have this baby. Then they tell you can't work out 6 weeks after. So,
Right.
really, like, 10, 11 months, I'm down. I can't do Nathaniel. But just sit here and be a mom. So, don't beat yourself up, baby. It's going to come when it comes. But for the motivation, I would look at older pictures of myself and realize, like, that's not, like, I always loved myself, but I was like, I'm not comfortable like that. That's not how I want to look. I want to change myself. And then also, I know I said about health issues in my family earlier. My dad has really bad diabetes. And it's to the point where he could possibly be on dialysis. And I'm a mom. At the time, I was 23, and it was like, this is something I can control. I don't want to be having my child bury me at 40 years old because I want to eat what the hell I want and I don't want to eat right. Like, I need to be healthy for her. I need to change my lifestyle for her. I need to make things better for her. Like, I need to be healthy for my child. My child was my biggest motivation because I'm not living for me no more. Like, if I want to put myself in an early grave and I'm a single person, okay, cool. But I have a child that would have to be affected by what I do. Not just that me eating healthy in turn means she's going to eat healthy. If I'm not putting bad things into my body, of course I'm not going to buy bad things for her to put into her body. Just like breaking the cycle. Like, you know, my parents, my mom is a caterer, so like eating is crazy in my family, and it's just
Your
like
mama could
I
cook.
don't want my child. Yeah, everybody know that ain't say your mama could cook. So everybody, you know, like it's just something that I didn't want my child to grow up having to deal with. Like, you know, childhood obesity, kids are cruel. I got teased as a kid. Like, I always had thick skin, but I got teased. I don't want my child to have to deal with that. So it was just the motivation to be a better parent. Not saying my mom was a bad parent, just saying, like, I want to turn things around and, like, make healthier choices so that way my child could live a healthier life. And I could
That
be
makes
healthy. And we could
yes.
go on trips and not have to worry about, oh, my mom's too big, she can't ride the ride. So, you know, that was my biggest motivation was my child.
I love it. It makes yes, I love it. So anybody just tuning in, Basha lost over 100 pounds. She's still on her journey, and Basha is also a fitness coach. So for the people that are interested, Basha, how can they contact you to join a team and transform their life, to get advice, to just give us some insight on that?
So I'm always like, if people ask me questions, I'm always like an open book. I have no problem like giving people answers. You can hit me up on Facebook. You can hit me up on Instagram, Twitter. Like, I be giving my people my number at free will. Like, girl, I'm gonna help you because I struggled, like what I said, with my weight my entire life. So I know some people have as well, and I have no issue with helping people. But then I started doing personal coaching as well because I mean everything's a business nowadays, and you can contact me, get a meal plan as well as like coaching, and I can like really help you develop things to get, you know, to help you lose that weight. Like, I didn't do no surgery, no miracle. Like, it's full blown, like just working out, dedication, and meal plan. And if you contact me and you're serious on any of my platforms, I'm here willing to help because I know it's not an easy road, and sometimes you need somebody just pushing you, just saying like you can do it, like, and also just knowing somebody that, hey, a lot of people are coaches and they were skinny all their life, they just got toned. Like, it's easier for somebody to see somebody that, hey, I saw you gain that weight, I saw you lose it, I saw you maintain it. So yeah, you can contact
Makes
me
a
on
lot of
anything.
sense.
Hmm.
Yes. So what advice can you give a person that is working towards a goal, feels like it's just too hard and feel like quitting?
um
And that's related to nursing school as
and
well, because I've heard it's hard, anything, not just,
hmm
anything you want to relate that to.
I have a professor that always says like, um everything is difficult till it becomes easy. And basically, like, meaning like it's gonna be difficult at first, but once you start getting into it, once you get into a habit, it's gonna be easy.
Mm-hmm.
And like nothing you jump into is gonna be easy. Like, um losing weight was always a battle for me, you know, like, so in the beginning, you know, I would see, oh, maybe I lost 15 pounds this month. Then one month I only lost 5. And I'm like, you know, and that might make you want to be discouraged, but you got to think about it as, if you really want something, you got to keep putting work into it. Like, I don't want nothing that come easy, because guess what that means? It's going to be easily going. Like, I want the thing I'm going to have to work hard for. I want the thing, it's going to make you appreciate it more. Like, nursing
True.
school is extremely difficult. I work my behind off. Like, I'm always like, my clinical is an hour away from me. I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning to be out my house by 5 o'clock to be at my site for 6:30 in the morning. That's every week. So that's not easy. Nobody wants to wake up at 4:30 in the morning just to go to school. I ain't making no money for this. I'm sitting in there 8 hours a day. I'm not clocking no coinage. That's 8 hours. I'm up early, driving an hour back. That's not easy, but I'm doing this so that way I can set myself up for later. we all have goals that we want to reach, and you got to know and realize in your mind that it's not going to be easy. Nothing worth having comes easy. And the more you work at it, you'll appreciate it more. Like, don't give up. Like, don't give up because, you know, you're going to go through trials and tribulations. It just gives you a story to say later on. Like, you know, most of the people you talk to, they didn't have it easy. You know, most of the people, successful people, I was turned down once or twice, or, you know, 3 times, 5 times. You know, I almost didn't graduate from LSU when I was about to graduate. I didn't give up. I just kept going because, you know, I had a class that was really difficult, physics. Physics whooped my ass until the very end. Like, I literally didn't find out I was graduating until like days before graduation because that's how close it was. But I didn't give up. You know, nothing we're having comes easy. So you just got to keep working at it. And eventually, you know, you'll look back on it and be able to tell somebody else your story.
True. I love it. I love it. Now we're going to kind of switch things up a little bit. I know you like to travel. Basha, you be everywhere. You were
Oh,
in
Lord.
somewhere where you had the feathers. Where you is that with the feathers? With the
In
Rihanna
Canada.
feathers?
In Canada.
In by your Mandrake. We all know Basha love drink. So when it comes to traveling, which
Yes.
you do a lot of, what are some tips for traveling, especially like if you're on a budget or something, you know?
Okay. So I tell everybody, because everybody's always like, I want to go places. But, baby, if you plan ahead of time, you can go anywhere you want to. So my tips for traveling is don't be afraid to book Southwest. Delta is trash
You
because they
don't take
make you.
Spirit?
I have never taken Spirit a day in my life, but I'm not opposed to taking Spirit. I will take it if I will take it, but I'm not opposed to
Mm-hmm.
taking. But I'm saying Southwest is the best because I'm a bag traveler. I travel with like 2 bags minimum, so I'm not going on an airline that's gonna charge me $25-50 per bag. Like, people just be acting like they're too good to sit on Southwest. Everybody gonna get you where you gotta go. Like, Southwest don't be
True.
having that many issues, and I feel like Southwest is better for me just as far as like traveling with bags. But let me say this: Southwest, you build your points up easier. That's the number one airline that I love. You build your points up easier. If you get a credit card, they give you like, I think it's like 5,000 points a year from when your credit card date was. If you set your credit card up, you get 40,000 points. You can
Oh,
literally
wow.
book like 4 flights alone off the 40,000 points if you do it ahead of time.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
the best travel days for airlines is Tuesday through Thursday. So if you fly out on a Thursday and you stay till a Tuesday, you're gonna always get the better deals. The higher days are um Friday to Monday, because that's generally when people come back and that's generally when people leave. So that's a big tip for flying too. Just always check the prices. Always book out a month in advance. But just traveling, the best way to just get it and it be affordable, do it ahead of time. You already know you want to go somewhere. Do it way ahead of time. Set up your plan. Airbnb lets you put down a deposit and you pay the rest a month before. Like, just set up your, put your money to the side. What's $50 a week if you know you want to go on a trip? Like,
Right.
save your money. Don't eat fast food. Don't eat out. Save your money, and it's affordable, and you can go on trips. Like, make those memories. I'm so for people getting on planes and making memories. Like, we all gonna die one day, and all this materialistic stuff we can't take with us. Like, make those memories with your family, your kids. Go on trips. See things you want to do. Get a passport. Get out the country. Like, there's more to life than Louisiana, Alabama, Texas, Georgia. Like, get and go see some other things, because I know like a lot of people that I've known for a while, like, have never been outside of Louisiana. Why not? Like, set up your money to the side. You'll spend money on some Gucci shoes. You'll spend money on them new tennis shoes, but you won't go travel and buy a plane ticket somewhere. Like, make those experiences. That's what matters versus, you know, other stuff. So just plan ahead of time, man. Traveling can be so affordable if you plan ahead of time. Always. Like, just set your plan
Definitely.
out, save some money every week, and get the going.
Definitely. I definitely agree. So we're gonna switch it up again a little bit more. Um, Many women feel the pressure of social media, like seeing, you open up the app and you see the ladies with the big butts, the
Mm-hmm.
Coke shaped bottles, the the new lace fronts every week,
Mhm.
the face beat 100% of the time, and that's just what we see on, online. It's like the dominant thing right now. Nothing is
Mhm.
wrong with that. I'm not throwing no shade to nobody, but that's just what we see. Um, do you feel pressure to live up to the standards others portray on social media?
Mm,
Honestly,
I'ma
like,
say I'ma say no, and I'ma say no because like everybody living a lie. Everybody, like a lot of people that you see, they're living lies. A lot of those girls getting surgery is because they're not happy and they feel like they have to catch up and be with the next person. And to an extent, I will say yes because I literally just started wearing my natural hair last year. Like I just started wearing my natural hair last year. It was to the point where people would be like, I thought you was bald headed because I would never wear my hair. And comes, I got hair, long hair, it's nice, it's thick, but because, I was all into that weave, like weave is cute, like I was brainwashed in that sense that I need to wear my wigs and stuff. But now it's like I embrace, because everybody's just like I said, living a lie. Like I've seen people that sit up here and feel like they have to post everything they have, or like my body this, my body that. Even like the people that just had babies, like 2 days later, snatch back real. Sis, your fundus has not even decreased. Your uterus is still sitting up there. Like, with snapback, like just give it a while. Let your uterus go back. Like give it a while. Let everything go back. Let everything decrease. Like let your swelling go down. Like everybody is just trying to like portray this image for other people that once you go into the ground, like it don't matter. Like I feel to an extent, yeah, I did fall subject to like some of the social media, like I gotta be this way, that way. But for the most part, it was always like no, because like these people don't mean nothing. Like, you die today or tomorrow, none of that's going to mean anything. Like
right,
having a perfect
right.
body. Like they're not going to say in the casket, you had a perfect body. Man, she wore them Jimmy Choos every day. They were so nice. She drove a Bentley, man. She had money. Like they can't put you
None
in
of
the
that
ground in that.
matters.
Yeah,
Right.
so like I feel like to an extent, yeah, I did let it brainwash me as far as like the hair instance, because I never used to wear my natural hair. I used to be like, nah, that's not me. But now I'm like, man, I'm a wash and go. I might throw
That's
this wig
right.
on if I want to be real fancy, but I'm a wash and go and get out of here.
That's right. That's right. Which leads me into my next question. You have always, ever since I've known you, been a very confident person, which I love. I love, 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 love. What's the best advice that you can give regarding self confidence?
Regarding self confidence, like there's a saying, everybody know the saying, if you don't love yourself, how you expect somebody else to love you? Like, I can have the best man in the world, but if I'm not happy with self, I'm not gonna be happy. Everything he's doing is
Must be
gonna
the truth.
be yeah,
Sneeze.
everything he's doing is bless you. Everything he's doing is gonna, it's not gonna aid into your life because you're broken inside.
Right.
So my advice for people, just like love you, find something to love about you. You're not gonna be, you know, stop comparing yourself to others and find what you love and like about you. Like, and if you feel like your lips is like the baddest thing on you, capitalize off your lips. Like my lips, I'm beautiful. I don't care what nobody say. Like I'm beautiful. My lips is I love my lips. If you feel like you got the best breast, like that, capitalize off that. Like you have to love something about yourself. Self love is the best love. Like I love that song because it's like serious. Like if you just don't love you, you're not gonna be happy. You're gonna make everybody else unhappy. Like you have to accept and love you, because like it just makes everything better. Like it don't matter. Like I could have lost 100 pounds and still been broken inside because I didn't love me. Like it doesn't matter about how you look. Like that doesn't make you. Like your confidence is something that just people will feed off of that. Like you can be. I hate Jasmine. Jasmine, I need my stomach done too. So I ain't judging. Look, that's a whole nother topic. So like, it's just like you have to loving you, and confidence radiates, and it will show to so many other people, and so many, like a confident person, like you see them, you walk in a room, A confident person will be up here and be able to, get a job versus a person might have all the accolades, but this person with that confidence, I might come in here and steal that job from you because it just radiates off of me. But the best advice
Mm-hmm.
I could do is just like find something you love about you and accept yourself, man, because that's the best thing to do. Like we can't some things we can fix, but some things we can't.
True.
Oh, and
I
another
love
thing
it.
about another thing about the confidence is like it goes back to your parents too. Um and even like me being a parent now, I confess that into my child all the time. Like, you're so beautiful, you're so smart. Like, I love you. I feed that into my child because when I was growing up, my parents did that for me, which always made
Mm-hmm.
me feel like no matter whether I was getting teased or whatever, I was beautiful because my parents fed that into me. I was loved because my parents fed that into me. And it didn't matter what anybody said, I got that at home.
Right.
I got that love at home. I got those daily affirmations put in me at home. Like my parents were always saying, you're beautiful, you're smart, and I feel like that's important to have also, because if you don't receive that, at a very young age, you're looking you're looking it from other people, you're looking it from other avenues, and you won't feel that you are that, because it starts at home. Even if it's not your mom and dad, whoever is, actively involved in your life, even my young parents, like it's important that we put that in our kids. So that confidence starts with us.
It
It
does.
starts with us. Like it really does. So there we go.
I 100% agree because I'm clear, right, y'all? I
Yeah,
hope
you
I am.
clear.
Okay, because every morning, I kid you not, I wake up, I wake my son up, and I just speak positivity into him, like on a rise, and I'm just always telling him, "You're so handsome, you're intelligent, you're a black male." I just say everything I can think of. I tell it to him. He don't know what I'm saying, but I constantly tell him that, and myself, even
Yeah.
myself, I look in the mirror
Yeah.
and I just start telling myself all type of things like, you're beautiful, you're smart. And I constantly tell myself
Yeah.
that, because there's some days when I feel down, like, where I'm just like, I don't know, it's just like a cloud over me, and but
Mhm.
I have the post on the wall so
Because
that
you
I can
talked
constantly
into.
say,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like we're
Not
all
just that.
humans.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can identify with that seriously because I was doing that with Lila since she was born, and your son's 7 months. And as soon as she could start talking and getting words together, my daughter would be saying, "You're so beautiful, mommy," and "Oh, I'm so pretty." And like her dad even says, like, "Man, you raising one conceited little girl," because she'll be in the middle like, "I'm so pretty. Oh, look at me," and that's because she's been hearing that since young, like before she can even comprehend it, and it reflects in them. Like she acts like it, she moves like it. So it's important, and I'm glad that you do that with your son. Like it doesn't matter how young they are, it's never too early to start that with them.
And y'all, it's never too late either. Like if you don't do it with your children or yourself, you can start now. You can
Mhm.
constantly say those daily affirmations that'll help boost your confidence, and it'll just make you feel better. And Ashley, if you're still in here, thank you so much for putting me on that I am board, because I done that, and I have a seminar this weekend, and I'm gonna introduce that to the ladies that'll be there. So just constantly feed yourself that positive energy, because it really works. You really are what you think.
Mhm.
And when you think and say, don't even just think it, like say it out loud. When you hear it, you believe it. You know what I'm saying? So it's never too late. If y'all aren't doing that, do it. Do it. Like do it. Like you just do it. So
Mhm.
Basha, my motto is be bold, be beautiful, be you. I live by that. I say it all day. And what is a motto that you stand on and live by, that you can tell us, that we can, that we can go off of?
A model that I stick to that my dad put in me is, and it comes from, if I'm not mistaken, the great debaters.
Is he
That
asleep?
poor baby out. Yes, out. I miss those days. Enjoy, Ange. Oh, you didn't woke him up. But a model my dad put into me, and like I said, I think it's from the great debaters, is you do what you have to do what you want to do. So a lot of times when we're saying like, I don't want to go to work, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, or like, I'm tired of school. I did put him to sleep, huh? I'm dead. No, but my dad, he says like, you do what you have to do what you want to do. So I always think about that when I'm like frustrated, I'm tired, or I don't want to do stuff. I'm like, look, I gotta do this so later I could buy that house that I want. So I can, travel the world like I want. So this girl said boring mom talk. Jasmine, we is moms, baby. You know that's the base of our talk. So yeah, I hate that girl, Jasmine. I hate you. So just like do what I have to do what I want to do. That goes across all boards. Like me getting in the gym. If I want to be in a size, whatever I want to be in, baby, I got to get in this gym. Unless I'm about to be paying for it. So you gotta do what you gotta do, and then you'll be able to do what you want to do. You'll be able to sit down and be your own boss. You'll be able to sit down and do what you want to do. You don't have to sit up here and be working for somebody. If you put the time in now, later you can open up your business. If you want to open up your business now, put that struggle in, and it's gonna be easy later. But you got to do what you have to do to get where you want to be.
And that's so true. And I stand like I'm going to absorb that because that is so true. Like sacrifice, like yes, yes,
Mhm.
and being a business owner and everything that I got going on, I'm really seeing the importance of doing what I have to do, to do what I
To
want
do
to
what
do.
you want to do.
Yes,
Yeah.
like just about me, I work 9 to 5, 8 to 5 every morning. I'm trying to do my business, but I got to go to work and I got to do what they want me to do. But I have to do, my business still got to prosper, so it's just all about,
Yeah.
like what Basha said. So we got to make those sacrifices and we going to be great. Yes. Basha, thank you so, 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 so
That's
much.
it.
Like,
Destined for greatness, baby. Destined for
yes,
greatness. And
definitely,
also, I know
definitely.
you said before about talking about things I had going on. When I finish school in November, I'm really serious about I'm moving back home. Like I'm over this weather. This weather is too much for me. I want to be back by my family. I don't want to live there forever, but I do want to go back home. So I really about a few months ago, my good friend, I call her my sister. She's not my biological sister. Blood couldn't make us any closer. Her boyfriend is my daughter's godfather. Um, so I call, we're family. And she's in nursing school as well. She's a young mom, and we started a blog called Bomb Ass Moms. Um, we haven't been able to really jump off like we wanted to because, like we said, school is stressful. But when I get back home, she lives in Atlanta. I live in, I'll be living in New Orleans. I definitely want to bring a Bomb Ass Moms brunch to New Orleans. I feel like it's something that needs to happen. I feel like we need to get some moms together to network. We need to network these businesses. We need to, get some events back for kids. I have so many ideas that I want to do and bring forth to the city of New Orleans because I feel like we need them. Like it doesn't need to always be about a turn up. Let's get together and empower each other. Let's talk and let's get some events for these kids. I want to do like mother daughter teas. I want to do like some dances for father daughters and just like getting some things for these kids together because Katrina took a lot of our culture. Katrina took a lot of people that were active in the city that wanted to do so much for us. And I feel like it's up to us, the generation, to bring it back. So I'm really going to bring that forward. I'm thinking about maybe towards around the time of Mother's Day, so in May, doing like a bomb ass mom's brunch, a big thing. You'll be able to pay, get food, get drinks. We just all talk, have a speaker, and then building off of that, then I'll start doing like like the princess stuff for the kids and just all kind of stuff. Just getting that together because we need that and
We
also
do.
too just like yeah just bringing some stuff and then I'm pretty sure Texas is not that far away. I'm pretty sure you could get down there, but just getting some stuff together that people could have positive things to get together and it won't be about drama. We can just get together and celebrate being moms and just everybody don't have drama. Everybody we making moves and let's celebrate. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget about the boys, Jazz. Like I'm definitely gonna do like a mother-son thing, even though I don't have a son, but I know some women do, and I want to do something for them too, even if it's like, yeah, even if it's like a mom son like superhero day where you dress up in y'all costumes and like it'd be like a obstacle course or something just to get them together. But I'm definitely gonna work on that. Just keep looking out for that.
Let me tell you, Basha, don't forget about Radiant Love, because I would love to be a part of this.
I'm not.
Like,
I'm definitely gonna let you know. I'm definitely gonna let you know because I want everybody to have their platform to be able to talk, get their stuff together. Even if at the brunch, if you want to be a vendor and you want to, sell some stuff and even be a speaker, like I want to do that too because it's so much hate going on. Like I feel like we should all be celebrating each other. There's enough room in
we
the
have
pot
to.
for all us to eat. We don't have to. I don't have to bash you. I don't have to talk about you. And we could all eat, baby. I could, if I know you sell clothes, I could send somebody to you. I know you sell hair. I mean, do hair. We can all send each other, business. Like it's not gonna block me from putting somebody else on. Like if we
Correct.
all eating, we all good. So yeah, I got you.
Correct.
But I just wanted to put that out there that I'm definitely gonna bring a brunch to New Orleans. I already talked to my mom about it. When I get
And
down there,
if
I'm
your
gonna
mama
look for.
cooking, I'm excited.
Girl, I don't trust nobody else but my mama.
That's
Nobody
right.
else. I would never. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get married because she said if I ever get married, she's not doing the catering. So I don't know what
She
I'm
gonna do
doing
it.
because
She gonna.
girl,
But Basha,
I
I
cannot.
really love the ideas, and I just really, really love it. And I know you, and I know that it's gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't just talk about things, you be about things.